Mahakaroti Vajalam Pangulangai Tegam Yatkivata Mahanmande Segam Nitainam Paramananda Madhavam Sri Chaitanya Islam Adehyo Tatsat.
अभिजात सत्क्रियादि द्वारा कृष्ण सेवा दुर्लभ ताहा केवल उत्कट प्रीतिलभ्य जातिकुल क्रियाधने किछु नहीं करे प्रेम धन आरती बिना ना पाए कृष्ण रे
A good birth of a family, pious activities, or material wealth
Good birth, noble family, pious activities, or material wealth
cannot award one the treasure of pure love of Godhead.
cannot award one the treasure of pure love of Godhead.
Only by intense desire cannot achieve Lord Krishna.
Only by intense desire can one achieve Lord Krishna.
So by material qualifications, one cannot achieve Krishna.
So by material qualification, one cannot achieve Krishna.
Only by intense love of Krishna can one achieve Krishna.
Only by intense love for Krishna, one can achieve Krishna.
Many times people tell us that
Many times people tell us that
I'm chanting Hare Krishna,
I'm chanting Hare Krishna,
but my marriage is not successful.
but my marriage is not successful,
This thing is not successful.
or this thing is not
I'm not
successful.
feeling happy,
I'm not feeling happy,
but they're not. They have no desire for Krishna.
but they have no desire for Krishna.
They're thinking of material happiness,
They are thinking of material happiness.
and by loving Krishna, by serving Krishna,
By loving Krishna and serving Krishna,
you get a different type of happiness.
you get different type of happiness.
So, if one has this love of Krishna,
So if one have love for Krishna,
then material life can also be very peaceful.
their material life can also be very peaceful,
But they should be focused on serving Krishna.
but they should be focusing on serving Krishna.
That's the real purpose of life.
That's the real purpose of life.
Just as it says, material birth, wealth,
Just it says material birth, wealth,
aristocracy, etc.,
aristocracy, and etc.
are not qualifications to achieve Krishna.
are not qualification to achieve Krishna.
Similarly, austerities and penances and sacrifices,
Similarly, austerities, penances, and sacrifices,
they alone cannot achieve Krishna.
they alone cannot achieve Krishna.
One needs to have a very intense desire to serve Krishna, to love Krishna.
One should have an intense desire to serve Krishna and love Krishna.
If one's very proud of their aristocracy or their being rich,
If one is very proud of their aristocracy or being very rich
or being very expert in spiritual activities,
or being very expert in fruitive activities,
they cannot achieve Krishna's lotus feet.
they cannot achieve Krishna's lotus feet.
We heard of the prayers of Haridas Thakur.
We heard the prayers of Haridas Thakur.
He attained Krishna because he was very humble.
He attained Krishna because he is very humble.
Because he thought that he didn't have any qualifications.
Because he thought that he didn't have qualification.
But he had intense desire
But he had intense desire
to achieve Krishna.
to achieve Krishna.
And the Padyavali, it states,
In Padyavali it states, pure devotional service in Krishna consciousness cannot be had even by performing pious activities for millions of lives. It can be attained only by paying one price, that is, intense greed to obtain it. If it is available somewhere, one must purchase it without delay. In
and the Srimad Bhagavatam 1:826 it states,
From Srimad Bhagavatam 1:826 it states, My Lord, your Lordship can easily be approached, but only by those who are materially exhausted. One who is on the path of material progress, trying to improve himself with respectable parentage, great opulence, high education and bodily beauty, cannot approach you with sincere feeling.
it is also said in the Srimad Bhagavatam,
It is also stated in the Srimad Bhagavatam,
Canto 10, chapter 60, verse 14.
Canto 10, chapter 60, verse 14. We have no material possessions, and we are dear to those who similarly have nothing. Therefore, O slender one, the wealthy hardly ever worship me. This is-
One devotee approached a Kazi,
One devotee approached Kazi,
said, "You're very rich,
that you are very rich, aristocratic,
religious,
religious.
praised it in so many ways.
He praised it in so many ways.
I just request one thing of you."
Can I request one thing of you?
Okay, he said, "Sure, what's that?"
Sure, what's that?
Forget all this.
Forget all this
And just chant Hare Krishna.
and just chant Hare Krishna.
And then he said,
Then he said,
"I'll chant Hare Krishna tomorrow."
I'll chant Hare Krishna tomorrow.
And the devotees started dancing.
And the devotees start dancing.
You already started.
You already started.
Don't stop now.
Don't stop now.
Hariro.
Haribo.
বৈষ্ণব যে কোনো কুলোদ্ভূত হইলেও সর্বশ্রেষ্ঠ তৎপ্রমাণ অবর কুলোদ্ভূত হরিদাসের ব্রহ্মাদির দুষ্প্রাপ্য বস্তু লাভ। যেতে কুলে বৈষ্ণবের জন্ম কেন নহে, তথাপিও সর্বোত্তম সর্বশাস্ত্রে কহে।
No matter what family a Vaishnava is born in,
No matter what family a Vaishnava is born,
all the Shastras declare
all the Shastras declare
that certainly
that certainly
is in the topmost position.
he is in the topmost position.
So someone who serves Vishnu or Krishna
Someone who serves Vishnu or Krishna
in pure love,
in pure love
he is born in any family.
is born in the family.
It does not hamper his advancement in Krishna consciousness.
It does not hamper his advancement in Krishna consciousness.
So all the scriptures
So all the scriptures
state how Vaishnava is certainly situated in the topmost position.
states that Vaishnava is certainly situated in a topmost position,
Much different from the
much different from the
person who is intoxicated
person who is intoxicated
with pride,
with pride,
resulting from birth, family, activities, and wealth.
resulting from birth, family, activities, and wealth.
The real goal of the living entity is to have love of God, Krishna.
The real goal of the living entity is to have love for Krishna.
If one is actually
When one is
qualified in that love,
when one is actually qualified in that love,
the material considerations
material considerations
like inferiority, superiority,
like inferiority and superiority
or any such contradictions
or any such contradictions
do not hinder him.
do not hinder him.
About that. About that. Okay. yeah. I'll say this.
To say nothing of the spiritual advancement of persons who see the Supreme Person face to face. Even a person born in a family of dog eaters immediately becomes eligible to perform Vedic sacrifices if he once utters the holy name of the Supreme Personality of Godhead, or chants about him, hears about his pastimes, offers him obeisances, or even remembers him. Oh, how glorious are they whose tongues are chanting your holy name! Even if born in the families of dog eaters, such persons are worshipable. Persons who chant the holy name of your Lordship must have executed all kinds of austerities and fire sacrifices and achieved all the good manners of the Aryans. To be chanting the holy name of your Lordship, they must have bathed at holy places of pilgrimage, studied the Vedas, and fulfilled everything required.
Then the Ardha Kumbh Mela
In the Ardha Kumbh Mela
at Prayag,
in Prayag,
Prabhupada was lecturing on this,
Prabhupada was lecturing from this,
and one of the devotees from America
and one of the devotee from America
raised his hand,
raised his hand,
asked a question,
asked the question.
and you said that one goes through all these austerities and
He said that one goes through all these austerities,
sacrifices,
sacrifices,
but in my life I
but
don't
in
see that I hadn't done any of these things.
but in my life I see that I didn't do any of these things.
How am I chanting the holy name? How am I in devotional service?
So how am I chanting the holy name, and how am I in the devotional service?
Prabhupada said,
So Prabhupada said,
I have made your good fortune for
I
you.
have made the good fortune for you.
So Prabhupada ki jai.
Jai, Srila Prabhupada ki jai. Yeah.
So in the Hari Bhakti Vilas,
So in the Hari Bhakti Vilas,
it goes this
it is stated, even though a person is a very learned scholar of the Sanskrit Vedic literatures, he is not accepted as my devotee unless he is pure in devotional service. However, even though a person is born in a family of dog eaters, he is very dear to me if he is a pure devotee who has no motive to enjoy fruitive activity or mental speculation. Indeed, all respect should be given to him, and whatever he offers should be accepted. Such devotees are as worshipable as I am.
in the Padma Purana.
In the Padma Purana,
It also states,
it also states whether one is a Pukasha, a dog eater, or a Mlecha, if he takes shelter of the lotus feet of Sri Hari with pure devotion and serves him with attachment, he is to be considered most fortunate and highly worshipable.
So Lord Shiva
So Lord Shiva
was asked, but there are so many different kinds of worship. What is the best?
was asked, there are so many different kind of worship. So what is the best?
On the Padma Purana
In the Padma Purana,
states,
it states, Aradhanam sarvesham Vishnuraradhanam param tasmat parataram devi tadiyanam samarchanam. O Devi, the most exalted system of worship is the worship of Lord Vishnu. Greater than that is the worship of Tadiya, or anything belonging to Vishnu.
so since the devotees belong to Krishna,
Since the devotees belongs to Krishna,
worshipping the devotees of Vishnu
worshipping the devotees of Vishnu
is considered as more important.
is considered as more important.
If people worship Lord Shiva
If people worship Lord Shiva
as the greatest of all the Vaishnavas,
as greatest of all the Vaishnavas,
then that worship is very pleasing to Krishna.
then that worship is very pleasing to Krishna,
But if they worship him as an independent God,
because they worship him as
if they worship him
if they worship him as
independent deva
independent deva
or demigod,
or demigod,
thinking him as the supreme person or something,
thinking him as the supreme person or something,
it's not pleasing to him.
that's not pleasing to him.
And the Dwarka
In Dwaraka Mahatmya states, those who are devotees of Madhusudan, even though born in low-class families, become purified, while Brahmanas, who possesses all qualities, are no better than uncivilized mlechas if they are not devotees of Sri Janardana.
So we see on these verses
So we see these verses
that the real qualification is being a devotee of the Lord.
that the real qualification is to be devotee of the Lord.
And if one is not a devotee,
If one is not a devotee,
then all these other qualifications
all the other qualifications
do not help.
will not help.
So therefore Lord Chaitanya
Therefore, Lord Chaitanya
he's appreciating
is appreciating
and promoting devotional service.
and promoting devotional service.
And that is a way of achieving all success.
That's the way to see all success.
Haribol.
Haribol.
এই তার প্রমাণ জবন হরিদাস ব্রহ্মাদির দুর্লভ দেখিল প্রকাশ।
The evidence of this
The evidence of this
is Yavan Haridas.
is Yavan Haridas.
Haridas was born in a lowly family.
Haridas was born in a lowly family.
He achieved what's rare for even Brahma and different devas.
He is worshipped. He achieved even a rare position.
Brahma and the different devas.
Position as Brahma and different devas,
Demigods.
demigods.
Seeing the Lord,
Seeing the Lord,
manifestation directly. Seeing the Lord directly.
seeing the Lord directly.
It is purport by Bhakti
Yeah.
Sananda Thakur.
Haridas was born in a non-Hindu family, but he obtained the Supreme Lord's most rare darshana, which Brahma, the grandfather of the universe, is deprived of.
বৈষ্ণবে জাতি বুদ্ধিতে অধোগতি লাভ। যে পাপিষ্ঠ বৈষ্ণবের জাতি বুদ্ধি করে জন্ম জন্ম অধম জনিতে ডুবি মরে।
That sinful person
That sinful person
who considers that a Vaishnava
belongs to some particular caste,
birth after birth,
birth after birth,
they take they suffer,
birth after birth, they suffer,
and lowest species of life.
the lowest species of life.
So we shouldn't think a Vaishnava, either if he's poor or disqualified materially,
We shouldn't think Vaishnava is poor or disqualified materially.
Shouldn't consider him as being of any material condition.
Shouldn't consider him of being from any material condition.
We see that because he's situated in the pure devotional service of
We should see that because he is situated in pure devotional service for Krishna,
he is glorified.
he is glorified.
If we see him as belonging to some material caste or situation,
If we see him according to some material caste or situation,
our consciousness becomes polluted,
our consciousness can become polluted,
and we can take birth in a lower species.
and we can take birth in a lower species.
And Purana states,
Padma Purana says, one who considers a devotee of the Supreme Personality of Godhead, who was born in a family of Shudras, Nisadas, or Chandalas, to belong to that particular caste, certainly goes to hell.
Padma Purana states,
Padma Puran says,
one of the things the deity
one who thinks the deity in the temple to be made of wood or stone, who thinks of the spiritual master in the disciplic succession as an ordinary man, who thinks the Vaishnava in the Achyuta Gotra to belong to a certain caste or creed, or who thinks of Charanamrita or Ganges water as ordinary water, is taken to be a resident of the hell.
হরিদাসের স্তুতি ও বরপ্রাপ্তি আখ্যানের ফলশ্রুতি। হরিদাস স্তুতি বর শুনে যেই জন, অবশ্য মিলিবে তারে কৃষ্ণ প্রেম ধন।
Haribo. Who hears the prayers of Haridas Thakur
Who hears the prayers of Haridas Thakur
or the benediction he received,
and the benediction he received,
that person certainly receives the great treasure of Krishna Prema, or love for Krishna.
the great treasure of Krishna Prema or love for Krishna.
এই বচন মোর নহে সর্বশাস্ত্রে কয়, ভক্ত আখ্যান শুনিলে কৃষ্ণেতে ভক্তি হয়।
This is not my statement.
This is not my statement.
This is the statement of all the. This is the opinion of all the scriptures.
This is the opinion of all the scriptures.
To hear the topics about Krishna and his devotees,
To hear the topics of Krishna and his devotees,
suddenly one achieves achieves pure devotion
one may achieve pure devotion
for Lord Krishna.
for Lord Krishna.
So there's
One should
this many different shastras.
according to different shastras,
Srimad Bhagavatam following verses are cited.
Srimad Bhagavatam following verses are cited. Canto 1, chapter 2, text 17 till 18, Canto 1, Chapter 5, Text 28. Canto 2, Chapter 2, Text 37. Canto 2, Chapter 8, Text 4. Canto 3, Chapter 9, Text 11. Canto 10, Chapter 33, Text 39. And Canto 12, Chapter 3, Text 12.
হরিদাস মরণের ফল। মহাভক্ত হরিদাস ঠাকুর জয় জয়, হরিদাস সংরণে সর্বপাপ ক্ষয়।
By hearing all glories to Haridas Thakur,
All glories to Haridas Thakur,
a great devotee.
the great devotee.
All glories, all glories.
All glories, all glories.
By remembering Haridas Thakur,
By remembering Haridas Thakur,
all one's sinful reactions are vanquished.
all one's sinful reactions are vanquished.
হরিদাসের স্বরূপ। কেহ বলে চতুর্মুখ যেন হরিদাস, কেহ বলে প্রহ্লাদের যেন প্রকাশ।
Someone said that Haridas Thakur is like a four-headed Brahma.
Someone said that Haridas Thakur is like four-headed Brahma.
Another person said Haridas Thakur is a manifestation of Prahlad Maharaj.
Another person said that Haridas Thakur is the manifestation of Prahlad Maharaj.
সর্বমতে মহাভাগবত হরিদাস, চৈতন্য গোষ্ঠীর সঙ্গে যাহার বিলাস।
Everyone's position, opinion is that Haridas Thakur is a great devotee of Mahabhagavat, exalted devotee.
Everyone's opinion is that Haridas Thakur is certainly an exalted devotee, Mahabhagavat.
And that he enjoys the pastimes of Lord Chaitanya.
He enjoys the pastimes amongst Lord Chaitanya,
amongst the Lord's associates.
amongst the Lord's associates.
অজ ভবের হরিদাস সঙ্গ বাঞ্ছনীয়। ব্রহ্মাসী হরিদাস হেন ভক্ত সঙ্গ, নিরবধি করিতে চিত্তের বড় রঙ্গ।
Lord Brahma, Lord Shiva,
Lord Brahma and Lord Shiva,
constantly desire
to
associate with devotees like such as Haridas Thakur.
To associate with the devotees such as Haridas Thakur. Brahma, the grandfather of the universe, and Shiva, the destroyer of the universe, always express a desire to achieve the association of Haridas.
হরিদাস স্পর্শবাঞ্ছা করে দেবগণ, গঙ্গাও বাঞ্ছেন হরিদাসের মজ্জন।
So all the demigods
So all the demigods
desire to touch all the Haridas Thakur.
desired to touch Haridas Thakur.
And the Ganges, Ganga,
The Ganges, or Ganga,
desires that Haridas Thakur bathe in her waters.
desires that Haridas Thakur bathe in her water.
So we have read previously
So we have read previously
that the Chaitanya Charitamrita states
that the Chaitanya Charitamrita states
three things are very powerful.
three things are very powerful.
The dust of the devotees' lotus feet,
Dust of the devotee's lotus
the
feet,
water that washes the devotees' feet,
water that washes devotee's feet,
and the remnants of prasadam
and the remnants of prasadam
that the devotee leaves.
that the devotee leaves.
So even the Ganges
So even the Ganges
desires to have the dust of Haridas
desires to have the dust of Haridas
on lotus feet.
lotus feet.
Srimad Bhagavatam 996 it states,
Srimad Bhagavatam 996 states, those who are saintly because of devotional service and are therefore in the renounced order, free from material desires, and who are pure devotees, expert in following the regulative principles mentioned in the Vedas, are always glorious and pure in behavior and are able to deliver all fallen souls. When such pure devotees bathe in your water, the sinful reactions accumulated from other people will certainly be counteracted. For such devotees, always keep in the core of their hearts the Supreme Personality of Godhead, who can vanquish all sinful reactions.
So one day when Srila Prabhupada was taking his morning walk,
One day when Srila Prabhupada was taking his morning walk,
he went by the Ganges.
he went by the Ganges.
He said, "Why don't we take a bath?"
He said, why don't we take a bath?
And then he said, "We don't have any bathing gear."
Then we said that we don't have any bathing gears.
He looked around and said, "There's no ladies here,
He looked around and said, there is no ladies here,
so we can go in with our golden."
so we can go with our copins.
And he took his top piece and put it around his waist.
And he took his top piece and put it around his waist.
And sannyasis have the cauldrons.
And because sannyasis, they have copins. Sannyasis, they went with copins.
Then Prabhupada took his bath,
Then Prabhupada took his bath.
and they were all with Prabhupada.
And we were all with Prabhupada.
And then some devotees started to splash on Prabhupada.
Then some devotee started to splash on Prabhupada.
And really very serious on them.
Prabhupada looking very serious on him.
And then they being too familiar.
Being too familiar.
Anyway, Prabhupada was bathing in the Ganges
Anyway, Prabhupada was bathing in the Ganges
while he kept Krishna in his heart.
while he kept Krishna in his heart.
So he was purifying the Ganges.
He was purifying the Ganges.
from all the accumulated sinful reactions of other people.
from all the accumulated sinful reaction of other people.
This is mentioned in the Brahma Vaivata Puran
This is mentioned in Brahma Vaivarta Puran
that devotees will bathe in the Ganges.
that devotees will bathe in Ganges
They leave the sinful reactions left by other people.
and will relieve the sinful reaction left by the other people.
And you'll know them because they chant the Hare Krishna mantra.
And they know them because they chant the Hare Krishna mantra.
I go. Onwards, the title.
হরিদাস দর্শনের ফল পরশের কি দায় দেখিলেই হরিদাস ছিন্ডে সর্বজীবের অনাদি কর্মপাশ
What to speak of touching Haridas Thakur.
What to speak of touching Haridas Thakur?
If you just see Haridas Thakur,
If you just see Haridas Thakur,
all the living entities
all the living entities
bondage to this material world
all the bondage of this material world
from time immemorial
from time immemorial
is cut to pieces.
is cut to pieces.
As said, sadhu sangha, sadhu sangha, sadhu sashta hoy, lavamatra sadhu sangha, sadhu siddhi hoy. Even by seeing a Vaishnava
Even by seeing a Vaishnava
for a moment,
for a moment,
all the good fortune is achieved.
all the good fortune is achieved.
So, by seeing Srila Prabhupada,
By seeing Srila Prabhupada,
people all over the world were changed.
people all over the world were changed.
Their good fortune was awakened.
Their good fortune was awakened.
Since we're bound in this material world due to material desires,
Since we were born in this material world due to material desires,
if we see a pure devotee,
if we see a pure devotee,
someone like Haridas Thakur,
someone like Haridas Thakur,
and their thirst for material enjoyment
then their thirst for material enjoyment
will be destroyed.
will be destroyed.
And will be all freed from all material contaminations.
And they will be freed from all material contaminations.
So if one can achieve that
So if one achieves that
by seeing a pure devotee,
by seeing a pure devotee,
what to speak if one touches a pure devotee.
what to speak of one touches a pure devotee?
And Narottam Das Thakur claimed that
Narottam Das Thakur claims that
you have to bathe in the Ganges many times to get purified.
we have to bathe in Ganges many times to get purified.
But just by seeing a pure devotee,
But just by seeing a pure devotee,
one immediately gets purified.
one immediately gets purified.
And the Srimad Bhagavatam 1114
In Srimad Bhagavatam 1.1.14 states, living beings who are entangled in the complicated meshes of birth and death can be freed immediately by even unconsciously chanting the holy name of Krishna, which is feared by fear personified.
in the Srimad Bhagavatam 10:48-31.
In the Srimad Bhagavatam 10:48-31, it states, no one can deny that there are holy places with sacred rivers, or that the demigods appear in deity forms made of earth and stone. But this purify the soul only after a long time, whereas saintly persons purify just by being seen.
দৈত্যকুলজাত প্রহ্লাদ ও পশুকুলজাত হনুমানের বৈষ্ণবতার ন্যায় হরিদাসেরও বৈষ্ণবতাও সর্বসিদ্ধ। প্রহ্লাদ যে হেন দৈত্য কপি হনুমান, এই মতো হরিদাস নিচ নিচ জাতি নাম।
So, Prahlad Maharaj was born in the family of demons.
Prahlad Maharaj was born in a family of demons.
And Hanuman was a monkey,
And Hanuman was a monkey,
born in a monkey family.
born in a monkey family.
Like that, Haridas
Thakur
was born in a so-called low-class family.
Was born in a so-called low-class family.
So, by their material birth, one might think that Prahlad
So with material birth, one might think that Prahlad
or Hanuman
are not qualified. But
since Prahlad and
Hanuman
are the
greatest Vaishnavas,
and it's essential to accept them as such.
it is essential to accept them as
Such.
Similarly,
it's most essential
to accept Haridas Thakur
as a
Mahabhagavat,
even though he was born in a non-Hindu family.
Even though he was born in a non-Hindu family.
শ্রী মহাপ্রভুর বাক্য শ্রবণে হরিদাস, মুরারি ও শ্রীধরের আনন্দ অশ্রু। হরিদাস কান্দে কান্দে মুরারি শ্রীধর, হাসিয়া তাম্বুল খায় প্রভু বিশ্বম্ভর।
Haridas, Gupta and Sridhar.
As Haridas, Murari Gupta and Sridhar
all cried in loving ecstasy.
All cried in loving ecstasy.
Lord Vishwambar smiled
Lord Vishwambar smiled
and ate betel nuts.
and ate betel nuts.
So after hearing all these topics,
So after hearing all these topics,
Haridas, Thakur, Murari Gupta, Kolavecha Sridhar
Haridas Thakur, Murari Gupta and Kolavich Sridhar
began to shed tears of love.
began to shed tears of love.
Thus ended chapter.
Thus end the chapter, the result of hearing prayers of Haridas Thakur and Mahaprabhu's boon. 7:26. 8 o'clock we have Zoom conference with Mayapur community devotees. If you are late, it's very late.
So I'll have to retire now and then. I hope they're enjoying the boat festival of the deities
We hope you are enjoying the boat festival of the deities.
and the looks like
Sometimes Lord Madhav, covered with sandalwood pulp, looks like
Lord Gauranga.
Lord Gauranga.
So it's a very special darshan.
So it's a very special darshan.
Hare Krishna.
Hare Krishna.
And so remember Haridas Thakur.
So remember Haridas Thakur.
Just by remembering him, you get special benefit.
Just by remembering him, you get special benefit.
And what to speak of chanting his holy name.
And what to speak of chanting, the holy name.
Haridas.
Haridas. His holy name.
Jai Haridas.
Yeah. One second. Simple now. Hare Krishna, we have a message from Canada that there is a devotee named Nimai Prabhu. He's a very wonderful and dedicated devotee, served at ISKCON Toronto for a long time. A couple of years after retirement, he moved into the temple. Even in his 70s, he used to be very active. He used to do pujari services. He used to perform Mangalarti every morning for the Lordship, Jagannath, Baldev, Subhadra deities every day. He used to grow organic vegetables in Radharani's garden behind the temple. He was also in charge of performing Havan in the temple. He used to be the senior most disciple of Guru Maharaj in Toronto. On every Vyasa Puja of Guru Maharaj, he used to perform Abhishek for Guru Maharaj's picture and do Havan. Later, when his health got deteriorated, he was moved to an old age home. Devotees from ISKCON devotee care team of ISKCON Toronto used to visit him and take prasadam for him. So this devotee, he recently, when was this? He left his body. So we devotees to please pray for him so that he can go back home, back to Godhead.
Hare Krishna,
Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama.